Oh, it looks like we are live.
Come on in, come on in, come on in.
Of course, we always allow the audience to be built and wait for some people to join us.
Audience is building, audience is building.
I guess we should say Happy New Year to everybody.
New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy 2017, folks.
Man, I hope you guys this New Year, that you brought it in, with some great people. Oh my goodness, I see my nephew.
Rose, what's up,
Roosevelt.
Rose?
Love you, miss you.
What's up, man?
Hey.
Good to see you on here.
Yes. We talking to the singles tonight.
Come on in, people.
We're just waiting for the audience to build, and we do want some participations. We want you guys to type in any questions that you may have on tonight, some things maybe that you've even experienced during your dating.
Yo, what up?
What's up, Roosevelt? How's the baby?
Got some good information to share tonight. Got some new nuggets, some new information to share in the realm of love lessons. So we're just going to take a minute or so and while the audience is building. Hey, what's up, Mia?
Hey, Oshi.
Welcome
what's going on?
Welcome to the live feed.
Yes, we're waiting on the audience to build a little bit. And you guys, hey, if you are friends with the singles and people who are ready for marriage, they're preparing for marriage, and they're wanting to date, go ahead and share on your page.
Look at Denise.
Hey, Denise. I'm not single. Just want to say Happy New Year. Happy
New Year, Denise.
Family.
You are more than welcome to be on this live feed. We may need some wisdom from you.
Yes.
And your experience in your marriage as well, Denise. You are a good source of information on these topics, I'm sure. So you're more than welcome to be on this.
Yes. North Carolina is in the house. Chicago is in the house.
Yes.
She just shared on her page. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't forget those who are on this. Hit the share button.
Yeah.
Hit your thumbs up. Hit your hearts.
Yeah. Let us know that you can hear us.
If you hear something that you like and you love, don't forget to hit those thumbs and hit those hearts.
Yes. Yes, we got 6 people now.
Come on in.
Come on in, guys. Come on in. I see the love. Hi, Apostle Morgan. Love you so much, Apostle Morgan.
Welcome to Love Lessons. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Love Lessons.
Yes. And we're asking people to definitely share whenever you catch people on live. It's great to share. We really want to be a blessing to the people who are in preparation to get married. It is your desire. It's something that you definitely want to do.
Yes. If you haven't been a part of our previous live feeds, what we are looking to do, as my wife said, we're looking to use what God has given us in our marriage to be a blessing to those who desire to. So we want to use our experiences and our knowledge, as well as those who are on the live feed with us, to be a blessing to those who need some assistance and need to be blessed. Amen.
Amen. All right. So what you think?
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and get started?
Let's go.
All right. So I'm going to go through what we've already done.
Yeah. So basically, this is our 4th live video. The first 3 we touched on topics. We're kind of building ourselves from each and every topic as we go forth on these live feeds. The first one, we dealt with the area of friendship.
Yeah.
And how you go into situations when you're looking to date or you're looking to meet that special person. We felt that friendship was the first step to learn to be each other's friends and to go into it as you would go into it with the best friend, so to speak. The second part, we talked about, do I like you? Do I actually like this? Do I like what you stand for? Do I like your principles? Do I like your values and your standards? And the third one that we left off on our last video, we talked about the chase.
Okay.
And that was a very interesting topic because we dealt with who is the initiator of the chase and what does that consist of. So those of you who haven't saw our previous live feed videos, you could go on our page and feel free to look at those previous live feeds.
Yeah, absolutely, because you'll find that when you're becoming friends with somebody, you're finding out at that moment, you know what, are we, do I like this person? Do I like this person? Hey, Jeff,
Hey,
what's
Jeffrey,
going
what's
on?
going on, bro?
Do I like that person? And once you find out that you like this person, then the pursuit starts to happen. But what does the pursuit look like? You know, is the woman pursuing? Are the females finding out that they're being more aggressive now, or is it the guy that's pursuing? We are of the belief that the man really should be showing you that he wants to date you.
Old school.
Yeah. We're more of that because it's very important. As little girls, you know, we already want to be married. We know very early on, a lot of times, that hey, marriage is our thing. That's something that we want. For boys, it may take them a little longer, you know, and so that's why it's important to know that a man is ready.
Yeah, like we said in the previous video, the Bible says that he that findeth, not she that findeth. So the role is very outlined, you know, it's very specific in the word of God that says he that findeth, which is the man that findeth the wife. So it is our job, fellas, to be the finders, to be the seekers, and to be the hunters of our good thing, our wives, our better halves, our ribs. Amen.
Yeah, so let me tell you what I did.
Come on.
So I went on the hunt, okay? So I work for a bank, and I decided to do a few interviews. Why? Because the dating scene has changed. It has changed. A lot of things have changed. In interviewing some single women, I'm finding out that men are not pursuing women like they used to because women have reversed roles. So now it looks as though in some cases that men are spoiled. So I'm going to give you a few examples of while talking to a young lady that I spoke with. She's actually 40 years old. She's a professional, very independent, educated, has her own everything. In talking to her, she did was supposedly was going out on a date with someone. He did a no call, a no show on her. She gave him another chance. Guys, I really don't think that people deserve another chance. That's me. Like, unless this person was hospitalized or something like that went on, this guy did a no show and a no phone call. He waited days to contact her, and he had a excuse. She gave him another try, and she handed me her phone. She's very frustrated young lady. Handed me her phone and told me to read a day's worth of text messages from this man. And this man was trying to get her to show pictures of herself, kind of like in her birthday suit. And so she just kept telling this guy, hey, you know, I'm not that type of woman. You know, I'm dating seriously. I really want to, you know, I feel like I'm a classy woman. You shouldn't be disrespecting me. This guy just kept pushing and pushing for her to send pictures. So pretty much that guy was of the caliber where he's been dating, and women have been sending him pictures in their birthday suit. So she was also a recipient of that. He felt like all the women should be sending him these type of pictures. So basically, she's no longer talking to him. The other thing that happened with her dating is she met a guy. He seemed really nice, very respectable, and then she found out that this guy had a situation.
Let's hit on that first one.
Okay.
Before we go through, I want to hit on that first situation about the guy and the pictures and
yeah.
So basically, we got an issue here where we got to make sure that when we are looking to date and we're serious about marriage, we're looking to finding that special one, we got to make sure we exercise some accountability and some integrity when it comes to dating and when it comes to courting, like cousin Denise put it.
Yeah.
We got to make sure, because we don't want to put ourselves out, and I'm speaking to the men especially right now, brothers, we don't want to put ourselves out there any old kind of way, because one thing that as men that we are big on, and I'm speaking as a man, is we big on respect. Men and husbands, we want respect. One of the high things on our priority list as husbands and men in a relationship, we want respect. But one thing I have learned is you can't get respect unless you give respect. And you have to go, I would advise you to go in the door of the situation showing respect and giving respect. Asking for a woman's birthday suit pictures is disrespectful.
Yeah.
So obviously, and on the women, to the women, or to the, we're not gonna bring up any names, obviously, but any woman that's coming into that kind of situation or have experienced something similar to that, you know that that's already grounds for disrespect. You already know pretty much what to expect from that guy. He's not an upstanding guy. He's not a respectful type of guy. So you already know that that's going to be a disrespectful situation. It's going to be something else that's going to show you that if you let that situation go and you let that act of disrespect go, you got another one coming. Guaranteed, you got something else coming.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yes. And she actually let me read the text messages in her phone where this guy just kept pushing. And after he saw that she was angry about it, then he tried to apologize. But she did let him know, look, this is not a love connection. I cannot talk to you. But one of the things that I did notice is that this guy was actually used to women sending him pictures of body parts. So that's another thing that women have to look out for. The guys who have been spoiled and who are used to women doing certain things, you'll definitely be able to tell what those things are, because he will expect those things from you.
Yeah. And women, if you are out there being explicit with men and doing explicit things with men, guarantee you, he's not looking for you to be his wife. He's not looking for you to be his wife. He's looking for something to play with.
Yes.
I'm sorry. That's not the way you catch your husband, by giving him birthday suit pictures. that's not the key to a long-term successful relationship or marriage. It's not it. What's up, Brian? I got two Brians on there. What's up,
Brian Fleming and Brian.
And Laverne, I saw you on here too. Welcome.
Please share, guys. Please share on your page.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the share buttons, hit your likes, hit your hearts. Let us know you're out there, all right?
Yeah. Yeah, great nugget number 2. Understand when you are being disrespected.
That's good.
Yes, and then you have to figure out, is it worth continuing talking to a guy who would be asking you to send him pictures of himself?
Or whatever you deem as disrespect. It may not be pictures, but whatever you deem as a disrespectful act to you, to you personally, you know what it is. You got to ask yourself, hey, what's good? What's good, man? What's good, Brian? What's up, man? From high school. You got to ask yourself, okay, is this something that's okay? Is this something that I can give a pass to?
Yeah.
You really got to be serious about that, because if you start, what you'll find, if the more you start giving passes, the more it builds that person, he going to think that, okay, this is okay. And he's going to be more and more comfortable, more and more relaxed with repeating those acts.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to touch on the guy with a situation?
Yeah.
The other guy that she was dating, for those who are just coming in, I interviewed a 40-year-old and I asked her questions about the dating scene, because, of course, since Ron and I have dated, the scene has changed And so I'm interviewing people, and I'm trying to get an idea as to what are some of the things that you guys who are single, what are you experiencing? And so this young lady told me about a guy who told her about a situation, that he was in a situation.
Oh, yeah.
And now this is not the first time that I've heard that. It seemed like a lot of females are being told, hey, you know, I'm still in a situation. So my question for the guys would be, well, why would you be trying to start something else if you know you in a current situation?
That's an old trick there.
Yeah. And so for the females, if he in a situation, don't waste your time. He's not your friend. Remember, we talked about that. He's not your friend, and you probably shouldn't like him.
Yeah. I mean, that's just honesty. That's just a lack of honesty and a lack of him being truthful. You coming in the gate. You trying to develop something that's going to be real, something that's going to be long lasting, and the guy's telling you he has a situation. So he's lying to either he's lying to you or he's lying to the person he's supposed to really be with.
Yeah, because I'm sure she don't know.
Right. So do you really want to get mixed up in that?
Yeah.
First of all, that's a dangerous situation because you don't even know if she crazy, if she's
she could
violent.
come and clunk you over your head. Clunk! Yeah. Just like that. And knock you out.
Right. So, let's
Brian is saying what? Wait.
Who wants to take a risk losing what they have for a worse situation?
That's right.
Exactly. And that's a good point, too, because the guy who talking about he got a situation, he don't even know that the person he trying to now, quote unquote, creep with, because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a creep. Because he still got a situation.
He got a situation.
He letting you know. He call himself being honest. He being honest with you, but I guarantee you he ain't being honest with the old girl at the crib. So he letting you know that he wants you to creep with him.
Yeah. Girls, don't be a creep.
And you don't know. He don't know if you crazier than what he got at home, like you said, Brian. And you don't know if she crazy. So, I mean, that triangle is just not worth getting into. It's too, man, that's how all these, they got television shows and movies based on that topic alone.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of material, a whole lot of court cases, murder cases that happen just based off that. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it, guys. And so the other scenario that I found out while interviewing her about the dating scene is she did go out one particular night with some friends. A guy offered to buy her a drink. And so she allowed the guy to buy her a drink. And she couldn't get rid of the guy. So what is the expectation of the guy who buy you a drink? If a guy buy you a drink, are you expecting him to, or the lady to, at least have a conversation with you because you've bought the drink? Do you expect the woman to be with you for the remainder of that night? Because she actually could not get rid of this guy. This guy was all over her. She did have conversation with this guy, and she got up to talk to her friends. He came over by her and put his arm around her waist, and she asked him, do you want your $8 back? She was like, do you need your $8 back? Because I didn't know accepting your drink would mean that I have to stick with you for the rest of the night. Yeah. So I think the expectations need to be clear. And if accepting drinks from a guy means that you got to spend the rest of the night with him, then you probably don't need to be doing that. Yeah. You know?
Well, I mean...
And I asked my husband this, because I interviewed this lady. And I asked him, what would be your expectations if you were to do something for me early on in our dating, and you brought me whatever, dessert or whatever, what would your expectations of me, because you're trying to talk to me?
Well, here's the thing. When part of the pursuit of a man pursuing a woman, one of the tools that is used is finances, is gift giving, splurging, so to speak. The mistake that is made is the return expectation. One thing we got to realize as men, part of the chase, part of the pursuit is going to be showering. Showering with gifts. The time spent, the communication. We do want to, if you want to do something nice, you're going to be digging in your pockets. But to actually look at it in a possessive type of sense, to actually put like you laying a claim on her, I don't think that is correct. I don't think that you should be staking a claim just because you spent some money on her or whatever. That's just something that should be part of your pursuit. And it's so be it if she doesn't feel like you're the one that she wants to pursue her, then just so be it. You got to move on. Mm-hmm.
And just don't be a big spender. I mean, because I guess for the guys too, you don't want to spend all your money on a lot of different women, and then she don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
So take her out for some ice cream and some coffee or something that's not going to cost you a lot of money.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with being conservative.
Right.
The average woman, really, it don't take a whole lot to please. Not no disrespect, but women, from my experience in dating my wife, it doesn't take a whole lot of splurging to win them. It's not about the gift and the splurging of money. It's about the time. It's about the communication. It's about hitting the heart.
Yeah, they want you to hit the heart.
They want you to hit them here. They want you to make an investment here. So that's most important. Let's sit down and get to know each other. Let's talk. Let me get to know who you are.
Yeah.
Let me show you who I am.
Yeah.
That don't cost a lot of money.
No, it doesn't.
That don't cost, that really doesn't cost. So you have nothing. Well, let's see what
Jeremiah Fleming said. A man expects a return on his investment, no matter the amount.
Yeah, and that's the mentality that's the mentality, bro, that gets a lot of men in trouble. I'm telling you, because of that expectation. And you're right. And that's a mistake, I believe, in my opinion. That's a mistake that has been made by us as the male species. As we use this as bait instead of using this as bait. We need to put our heart out and before we put our dollars out, or just as much as we put our dollars out. We need to put our heart out. We need to put our honesty out. We need to put our integrity out. That's the stuff that really matters. That's the glue. Not the money. The money goes away because I'm telling you, lose your job, what you got?
What do you have if you lose your job? You're no longer able to provide for me, and you're no longer able to do anything for me. We can't do anything.
Yeah.
And so now what?
Yeah, I got you, Jay. I got you, Jay. You talking about stuff you've seen. It's so true, bro. We got a lot of material out here.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah. So do you want to talk about the thing that happened with we did do the situation when the one guy told her that he had a situation. I think you spoke to that already.
Yeah.
What about this internet dating? So there's another early 40s young lady told me about a guy who was pursuing her on Facebook. So we're talking about dating, guys, the pursuit and what the pursuit looked like in 2016, 2017. What does the chase look like? And, we had to talk to those singles who are out here right now dating. And one of the things that we do know now, this online dating is kind of like the hot thing to do.
Yeah.
But you're taking a chance, there also guys will pursue you on Facebook.
Yeah. Inbox.
Yeah. So this young lady, she had a scary situation. This dude went through all her pictures, commenting on all her pictures, inboxing, and he scared her, and she shut him completely down. Mm-hmm. So, Ryan, I don't know if you want to speak to the men about don't scare us. Scary Larry has returned.
Brian said the chase is an extra bill.
It is, Brian. Y'all got to put up money to date.
Yeah.
Not much, Brian, though. Not much.
We got to save up. We got to save up for that. Absolutely. And that's actually another topic that we probably will hit on at another time, too.
Yeah.
Good point. But yeah, as far as the internet dating and not being scary Larry.
Don't be scary Larry.
I think it all ties into, going back to being truthful and having integrity. Because one thing about the internet dating scene, it allows for a lot of dishonesty. A lot of dishonesty. I mean, the internet and social media, period, it allows you to be able to hide behind a character. You can be whoever you want to be on social media. Yeah. You can be whoever you want to be on an online dating profile. You can make yourself 6'5" when you're really 5'7". You can make yourself muscular when you really round the round mound of rebounds. You know what? You can have a deep voice when you really sound like Mickey Mouse. I mean, the list goes on and on. You could be a successful entrepreneur when you really no disrespect, but you really flipping burgers or whatever. No knock on that, because that's a job.
It's still a job.
It's still a job.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? You can just be dishonest about what it is you do and who you are. So now you get to the point where now you're pursuing somebody who thinks you're being honest. You got to remember, this woman on the other side is actually interested in a long term. She's getting on this online search because she's looking for something real. She's looking for a husband. She's looking for a long term relationship. And now you're actually on here playing the game, being somebody that you're not,
yes,
selling false, information.
And we know personal people who have married online, and the person they thought they were talking to the entire time, and what the person had told them about their career and what they had, they didn't have any of that, y'all. They had real. Married them, and they didn't have a car, no job, none of the things that they really thought this person had. They didn't have anything.
Yeah. So like I said, it just allows, not to say that everybody on social media, online dating is that way, but it allows for a large number of people to be dishonest and come and present themselves falsely.
Yeah.
And mislead. And what they wind up doing is they wind up misleading so many people who honestly have their heart into it to find something real. And that's not fair to them.
Yeah. Yeah. So just really be careful. And it goes back to, if you're going to online date, you definitely need to make sure that you are talking to the person, that you guys are meeting at a mutual spot in the daylight, where other people are around. You can really sit down and get to know them, and know them good enough where you can catch small things like that. If they're lying about material things, or even lying that they have a job and different things like that, it will come out. That's why it's so very important to become friends, find out if you like the person, and then the pursuit, is the pursuit real? Yeah. Really taking a look at that chase and finding out, are you really being dated?
Let's see what Jerry said. I know someone I just gave a word of advice to about finding a man online. So far it's working, so it's a crapshoot. I say, yeah, it is. I mean, and from what I've heard, just the success rates are low, unfortunately, because the number of dishonesty is high. The number of predators are high. The people that are playing games on those online sites are high.
Yeah.
So like you said, it's a gamble. It's a crapshoot. It definitely is.
Yeah. Yep. So, if you guys have any questions, anybody on here that's single, anybody who have any questions, anybody who maybe you're experiencing nothing in the dating scene. One of the young ladies told me that because she's in school and she works, that she's really not anywhere where she can be pursued. And so if you are of the mindset of someone who wants to be married, you do need to get out. You do need to get out and find organizations and circles that you can become a part of, where you can kind of put yourself in a place, in a position to be found.
Yeah. You don't want to be hiding from your husband.
Nah. Don't hide, women.
Don't hide
if you want to get married, don't hide.
Nugget number 4: please make dating an extra bill. Save up, guys. Yeah, it don't have to be too much. Baskin Robbins, double scoop, whatever, Starbucks,
Double scoop.
Yeah, you can share it.
if I don't know you, I don't want you sharing no ice cream with me.
Yeah, don't.
You
no
trying to get to know me?
Don't share no ice cream with somebody you just met.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
What's it? Brian said I had access to a venue. Why don't y'all host it?
Oh yeah, Brian, hook us up.
You actually kind of dipping into
yes,
something that already is in the works. But yeah, we need to talk offline, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna inbox you.
A speed dating session. Yes. Yes, Brian.
But we're gonna do it in our own kind of. We're gonna put our own spin on it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, yeah. You in the right area, bro. You in the right area. I like that. We're gonna have to holler at you.
Yeah, because we do want to allow people the opportunity to talk to one another. Allow the single people to be able to talk to one another and really be in a comfortable position where you don't have to put on airs. You know.
Let's see, Apostle. Are you all saying singles for gays too? Now.
What?
Now, Brother Jerry, one thing that you have to catch on our first video and our second and third, we are speaking of biblical relationships. Biblical kingdom relationships, marriage-minded relationships according to how God ordained.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we want to be clear about that.
Yeah, if you go back and you kind of take a look at the videos, you'll kind of see us touching on Genesis and how God had created woman and designed her specifically for Adam and gifted Adam with the woman. So we have been clear in that.
Yeah, but I'm glad you brought that up because that does need to be clarified.
Yeah, yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Good point. What's up, Joe? Glad you're on here, brother.
Yeah, you guys make sure that we don't know how much longer we're going to be on here, but make sure that you do share the Chase Part 2 on your pages so that other singles, even if you're married, if you're friends with singles and talking to singles, man, there are a lot of single people who are frustrated with the whole dating scene. And that's why, I embarked on now interviewing singles and trying to see, well, what does the dating scene look like today?
Yeah.
What's going on? And I am talking about some very beautiful women, successful, beautiful women who are out here who feel like they're not being pursued. The ones who are being pursued, they are being pursued not in a good way.
Yeah. And also, too, we want to make sure that this is also catering to those who may have already been married but have been divorced and find themselves in a situation where they're trying to decide whether they trust the process, trust the institution again. A lot of people have been hurt in previous marriages, and they've made the decision where they do not want to continue. So we also want to be a blessing and speak to those situations as well and let them know that there is hope.
Absolutely.
There is hope. There is a such thing as a successful marriage.
Absolutely. Start all over again. Something new is happening.
Yeah.
It is year 2017.
Yeah.
Start all over again.
And if I could be transparent, this is not my first marriage.
Yeah.
I've been married before. I had a failed marriage in the past. But this marriage that I have now, I consider my successful marriage. This is my good thing. This is the thing that I have been able to pour into and nurture. And I feel like this is the person that God crafted for me.
Amen. Yay!
Amen.
Here I am. I'm a gift. I'm a gift.
Right. This is the person that I actually found.
Yes. Yes.
This is a good thing that I found. And I poured time, I poured my everything into, and continue to do that every single day. 16 years, I've been doing that.
Yes. And I was in a position to say yes to him. Yes. He positioned me correctly.
And one thing we always say, we're not perfect.
Yeah.
We're not trying to teach people how to be perfect, but we're trying to share things that we feel that would help.
Yes.
The things that have helped us. The things that we know about based on our experience.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Any questions? Hey, we see
Thank
that
you,
Mark Warren is watching.
What's up, Mark? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Feel free to share. Please share on your page as well. We want to be a blessing to as many people as possible.
Yeah.
We're speaking about those who are looking to be married, those singles who are marriage minded, and we're looking to bring hope to those situations and those people.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up, singles. Don't give up. Hey, it's somebody out there for you. And so we are looking to loosen up the glue. Okay, because there's some things that are going on. We know that women may have come from out of a hurt situation, but not all the time are the guys talking. And so we want to put people in a situation where they can talk and they know that they are in a safe environment where they're able to be free, and and we could deal with some things, because men hurt too. Men have been in some situations where they've been used and they've been abused, and now they're out here kind of raggedy, and the women are now the recipient of a hurt man, and vice versa. It works both for both parties, but we want the men to be encouraged and to begin to chase again, and do it the way that God has called you to do it. Come on, don't miss out on your gift. And don't miss out on the favor. Don't give up on love. Love is patient, love is kind, and we're going to get into that. Now, when we start talking about love, you all, and what it really means, what that's going to do is allow you to know that whatever jokers, both male and female, that are telling you that they love you, if it's not under the description of how God has described love in the Bible, you'll know. They don't love you. They don't know what love is. And sometimes we be wondering what is wrong with these folks. And it's because, hey, they don't even love themselves. So you trying to make somebody love you that don't even know how to love themselves. So we're going to get more and more into this. We're going to dig into
that. I think that'll be a good topic for our next live
video.
So I think that don't miss out on your gift. Don't miss out on your favor. That's right. There is favor in the wife. There is much, much favor in he that findeth a wife, Mia. Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm a witness. I'm a witness.
He's a witness, and all the other married people. If you on here and you married, give us the thumbs
up. Give us some hearts.
Let the singles know. Hey, it's good. It's good. It's not perfect, but we're being perfected by God.
That's right.
God is showing us how to stay married.
Amen.
Not everybody is willing to give up. If you go into marriage saying that divorce is not an option, it gives you the opportunity to work at your marriage. Right? So, so, the singles are going to have a head start, though, because they're going to already know. They already going to know, what to look out for, to become friends with the person. Hey, do I like the person? And is worth me dating them? Is this guy pursuing me, or is this guy playing me? Is this woman playing me? Is she asking me for my money all the time? And she might not really like me, but she might like my pockets. There is no way for you to know these things during the infatuation period. So before you ever get there, that's why that friendship, we're gonna always bring that back. Because the friendship is going to tell everything for you. Yeah.
So I think that's good for tonight.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and wrap up.
We wrapping up, y'all.
We hope that something we've shared and said has been a blessing for someone out there tonight. Please continue to share on your page. Share with your friends and family. We hope that this will be a blessing, like we said, to those who are out there that are marriage minded, that are looking for a kingdom ordained relationship the way that God designed for the future success of a marriage. Amen.
Yeah, amen. And y'all watch out, because we're gonna have some great things for the singles.
Coming soon.
Coming very, very soon. And our next topic, we might be touching. It might be time to touch on love.
Yeah. Stay tuned, y'all.
What it really means.
What it means.
What it look like.
What it feel like.
What it feel like. Yes.
Give me some shit.
Y'all see that? Now, if you single, don't you go kissing on nobody.
Kissing on anybody.
Don't just be going and kissing on anybody.
My good thing.
Yeah, I'm the gift. All right, y'all. Love
Blessings
y'all.
and love to y'all.
See you. Share
Until
your
next time.
page.
See y'all.
See you.
Love ya.